Hello everyone. Today I have the word floor for you. I'm going to explain this word and give you some examples, as you can see here. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you a much more high-level use of this word too, so you can learn the basic use of the word that we use every day, and then at the end, a high-level use of the word that you can add to your English vocabulary. So it says, a surface that you walk on inside a building. A wooden or tiled floor. I must sweep the kitchen floor. Water had leaked all over the floor. So the floor is what is below us when we're inside a building. Inside a building, we talk about the floor, and outside a building, we talk about the ground. So when you're in a building, you don't use the word ground, and when you're outside, you don't use the word floor. Now, the floor can have many different surfaces. The floor can be tiled, like that, or the floor can be wooden, like that. It can also be carpeted. So it has a carpet on it, carpeted. My floor is not carpeted and it's not tiled, it's wooden. But it's not made of wooden floorboards, it's laminate. Laminate is thin sheets of wood that slot together. They fit together, they slot together. So it's easier and cheaper to put in the house, laminate. Now, to sweep the floor means to remove all of the dust, all of the hairs, and also all of the crumbs. We can use a brush to sweep the floor, So I sweep away the dust, the hairs, and the crumbs on the floor. When you eat bread, then little crumbs fall off the bread. They fall onto your clothes, they fall onto the floor. So crumbs are little bits of bread or little bits of biscuit, which fall when you eat. And of course, when that happens, we need to sweep up the floor. A leak is what happens when water is coming out of something and it shouldn't come out. So if I turn on the tap in my kitchen, then water comes out, and it should come out. And if I turn it off, water shouldn't come out. If water's still coming out when it's turned off, then there's a leak. That is a leak, when water is coming out and it shouldn't. A while ago, my washing machine leaked all over my floor. And in that situation, you can't use a brush to clean up the water. You need a mop to clean up the water. Now, another use of the word floor is to mean the level of a building. Now, if you live in an apartment, or in British English we say a flat, then your flat in the apartment building will be on a certain level, on a certain floor. So your flat could be on the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor, the fifth floor, the 70th floor. And that's another way we use the word floor. Now, do remember that in Europe, when we talk about the floors of a building, the levels, the one at the bottom, the first one, we actually call the ground floor. So you have the ground floor, and then you have the first floor, the second floor, the third floor, the fifth floor. So in America, when they talk about the first floor, then they mean the ground floor in the UK or in most of Europe. So if you come from America, or if you come from some parts of Asia, maybe just remember that in the UK and in lots of Europe, the very first one, is not the first floor, it's the ground floor. And then we have the first floor after that. Now, I'm going to leave you with one high-level use of the word floor. To be floored means to be very surprised so you don't know what to say. For example, he was completely floored when she asked him to marry her. So in this situation, the man was very surprised and he had never expected this. He didn't know what to say. So, before we finish this video, please do like the video and write a comment. That helps the algorithm to help my channel and to help me make more English videos for you and for everyone. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you again soon. Bye.